G'day guys, and welcome back to my daily vlog. So we've got 66 days left now, and we're going to be carrying off the interior, and then we'll see how much we get done. So something I did just before I picked the camera up and thought I better film something today. So I've made this a wee bit sharper, match the swage line that's already on the car. It was a wee bit shallow because we used this one, which is what I used the GQ gutters. But this one is a lot deeper, so you can see that that's deeper than that one. So I rolled it through with that one, and that changed it to make it a bit more of a deeper. So now we've got the deeper recess. I'm gonna put it in right now and show you guys what I mean. So this here, you can see fits much nicer. So this sort of ridge, or whatever you want to call it, the swage is exactly the same as this now. This was too shallow before, and it just wasn't quite right, so I run it through again. Now it's perfect. So when I weld across there and weld across there, you wouldn't even know that it changes because it looks exactly the same. And then I also added a swage here, so you see now that goes down and then it oversteps this, which is pretty much what it was doing before. So everything's basically made back to as if it was factory, and then this curves around. I'm really happy with it. It's all turning out real good. So I'm just going to, I would love to weld it on right now, but the reason I'm not is because this needs a bit of body work. So I want to still access behind it, hammer it up smooth, because I've welded this side and then I welded that side. So it's buckled the center. So I want to panel beat that area and then get this sort of all nice, spray all inside it to coat the steel, and then I can put this in a trim on. But I just want to keep some access first, so I'm going to panel beat that up, coat it, and then put this trim on. So I might show you guys the process of that, but I'm going to do that right now. I haven't been a very good YouTuber. I forgot to put the camera up. So I've panel beated this area and stuff and got it all smooth. Well, smooth enough to be able to put the inner body in, and I'm not going to have to access the inside. I also lifted the tray up. So I lifted that up and chucked that in there just to be able to access this. It'd be nice to take the tray fully off, but I don't need to, and I don't really have room to put it. So it's just going to stay there for now. And then once that gets pushed in like that, it's nice and tight, and I can weld across there and everything like that, and then I got the nice curve and everything like that. Because it was, if you've seen the video where we did this, I just overlapped this part, and then the old part was still in here, just because I couldn't access it because it was sort of next to this. So I'm gonna quickly weld this and then sand it up until it's nice in the way I need it, and then once I get this welded and everything like that, I'll be able to do the inner trim. So hopefully I can do the inner trim tonight. So I have pretty much already started, but I thought I want to show you guys what I'm actually doing and how I usually do it. So with the end of the hammer for this one, I'm basically the high spot. So this is the high spot. You probably can't see it very good, but this panel is higher than this one. So if I just push down and put some pressure on this panel until it's level, and then I can just give it a tap, and then that is level, and then basically I just go all over and just do that. So whatever panel is higher, I'll just push it down slightly, just put some pressure on it until it's level, and then I'll put a tack. So then everything's like this, because at the moment it was like that, and then I put some pressure on this until it's level, and then tacked it. And that's sort of how I get it all smooth in the way, and that's how I get the shape and everything the way I want. And then when you weld it, it's level, and then when you grind it, it's also level. So yeah, usually I use that wooden part of the hammer just so it doesn't get welding sparks stuck to it, because if I use this end, I'll get welding sparks land on the hammer and actually stick to the hammer, and you don't really want that. Or I could use, this is a good hammer, I probably shouldn't be using this one, but it's alright. So I'm just going to carry on. Alright, so that's there, like, I've welded it all. So I'm gonna grind that up. Every time I edit my videos, I look like such a fly.
Shoe fly, don't bother me.
These things are so ugly, but the reason I wear them is because they've got rubber seals all the way around, where I've found with normal glasses, I get sparks go in underneath my, like between the glasses and my cheek, or in the sides and in my eye. I've had it done like since being here. I've got it like twice. It's just not worth it. I'd rather look goofy than get steel in my eye. So that's why I look like an idiot on camera 90% of the time, but that's okay. Most of the time it's because I get it because I'm in like dumb places like this grinding, where if it was just like normal sort of on a bench, I don't think it'd be a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the video here. I'll show you guys what it is. So I put some of this on it. This is a weld through primer. This is weld through zinc. So basically I spray that on, and then when I weld it, it won't burn off, but it will protect the inside of the panel. So I sprayed all the backside of that. I also coated all in here with it real good, so nothing's gonna rust. Even from the factory, they don't even coat a lot of things, but I never want problems with rust. And then this has got some holes down here. I'm gonna drill some holes around here on this side, because I think I'd rather plug weld this side and keep the inside like weld to the inside, and it's going to be a bit nicer to grind up on this side, just not being in the vehicle. So I think I'm going to do that. Well, I will do that and plug weld it on. So we'll do that tomorrow. So I didn't get too much done tonight, but I did start a wee bit later, and the things I did get done were kind of time consuming. Like panel beating is quite time consuming, but that's fine. I'm getting a lot more done now than what I was previously, so that's good. And doing these videos and you guys holding me accountable for doing enough work per night for a video is quite good too, because sometimes I feel like I'm hungry and I just want to go home, have dinner and go to bed, because it's cold too. It's winter here in New Zealand, so it's not the warmest. Anyway guys, cheers for watching. Check out the merch, the link's below, all my other socials are below as well, and I'll see you tomorrow.